Like, comment, subscribe.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nadine, and today I've got a special video for you guys. As you can tell, I have my fiance in today's video. You guys have been waiting and asking for this video. I have trapped him, locked him into my house, and we're filming this video, guys. It hasn't been easy trying to get him here, but he's here. But yes, he's gonna do a quick intro, say his name, maybe. And then we're going to get started with this Q&A about us, about the wedding, and all of that good stuff. So,
Hi, my name's Vince.
Not yet. Not yet.
Hi guys, my name's Vince. That's me. Hi guys. Hi guys, my name is Vince. Don't forget to do all the good stuff. Subscribe.
So, this is Vincent. He's
Hi,
my
guys.
fiance, and he has volunteered to do the Q&A video with me about us, about our engagement, about our wedding, about our plans, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so I asked you guys a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, to send in your questions that you would like to ask us about what you guys would like to know about, you know, us in general, and you guys sent in your questions, so we're going to go through them. I've got my sister Anita in the background who's going to be asking us the questions. Do you want to say a quick hi?
Hello everyone, hi.
So she's in the background, she's helping us out with this Q&A. So let's get started. You ready? As ready as you can ever be.
Yep.
Okay, so
Ready.
First question. What is the age gap between you?
You're 33.
It's just over 3 or 3, just over 3 years.
So he's 33 and I'm 28. So how many, what's the gap?
Man said this, it's not 3 years.
It's 4.
It's not 3 years.
It's 4 years.
No, wait, hold on.
It's 4 years
29.
and
28, 29,
4 years
30,
and
31,
2
32,
months.
33.
3 months.
6 years.
It's not 6 years.
29,
29,
30, 31, 32, 33. 5 years.
28, 29, 30. No, but when you turn 29, it'll be 4 years.
No, when she turns 29, it'll be 5 years.
It'll still be 5 years.
Right now it's 6.
That's not. Let me count.
28, 29, 30.
But
31,
I've just turned
32,
33.
33.
But I've just turned 33.
It's 5
In
years.
2 months, she turns 29, so it'll be 4 years.
4 years between us. He's 33. I'm
10 years.
28. Do the maths, guys. I don't know. Tell us the
years.
age gap.
Okay. Now was a good one.
It's 5 years.
5 years.
So, where is Vincent from?
I'm from Uganda.
Right
Where is
next
that?
to her, right?
For those that don't know where Uganda is, explain where Uganda is.
It's in East Africa, right next to Kenya and Rwanda.
Okay.
And I'm from Rwanda, if you wanted to know that. You know.
Okay, when did you first meet?
When did we first meet? I think I will direct this question to you, sir.
Why to me?
And how?
Was I the only one there?
Where did we meet and how? Okay, I'll do the how,
did you make the
and then
movements?
I'll do the how. You do the where.
No, I'll do the how.
Okay, I'll do the where.
Because I feel like it was a longer day for me than it was for you.
Okay, so basically we met at my cousin's birthday party in her house. She was having a barbecue and she was having friends together. I had just come from a wedding where I was performing with my Rwandan dance group, and I made my way to my cousin's birthday / barbecue, and that is when I met Vincent. So how did we meet?
On that day, there was the Champions League final. Tottenham versus Liverpool. Being a big Arsenal fan, obviously I wanted Tottenham to lose. So me and my boy, my best friend, we watched the Champions League final every year together. He decided, let me go to South London and watch it. 6 o'clock now. 6 o'clock, he's like, come south, come south. I said, nah, I'm not going south. I'll chill and watch it at home. Last minute, I don't know what got into me. The last second, I just got changed. Bolted down to south. Got stuck outside the pub. Couldn't even get in because the queue was massive. Ended up having to watch some of the game from outside. Lucky the security guard was he was nice. Let us in. He let us in, watched the game, and then I was gonna go home. And he was like, "Oh, let's go to a barbecue around the corner," because he knew
my
Nadine,
cousin. Yeah, and
he knew you guys.
He knew me. Yeah, so I knew his best friend before I knew him.
Yeah.
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 And then his best friend was telling him to come to my cousin's birthday, and that's basically how we met. So his best friend brought him to my cousin's birthday, and that's how we met, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yes.
Long story cut short.
No, because Vince was talking about football, fam.
I got to explain it properly. You asked a question, I got to explain it.
Okay. How long have you guys been together before you got engaged?
How long have we been together? We were together for 3 years and a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, 3 years and a bit before we got engaged.
3 years and some change.
Is the math mathing?
At least 3 years.
Yeah.
3.5.
When and how did you ask Nadine to be your girlfriend?
When and how? So, it was the day she actually came back from Afro Nations.
Not Afro Nation, child.
Yes.
Literally the day I came back from Afro
The
Nation.
day she came back from Afro Nations.
You said, "This is the one."
She's the one for me.
I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Love it.
And this was like a couple of months in, like, I had known you for like what, 2 months prior to that?
Prior to that, I met you in June. No, 3 months.
3 months.
But how did you ask her? Did you ask her by phone, or was it in person? Or
It was in person. It was in the car.
In the car.
She literally just got into the car. And I was
So
like,
he went to
"No,
pick
what?"
me up from the airport, and he asked me in the car.
I went to pick
Love
her up
it.
from the airport.
And
'cause
he
I'm
gave
nice
me
like that.
my promise ring when he asked me.
Aww.
I'm nice like that.
That's cute. Okay, so how soon into your relationship did you speak about marriage?
How soon in?
Yeah, I was in it.
You tell me. You're the one that spoke about marriage first.
To be fair, it was me that spoke about marriage first in our relationship.
Shock.
So I spoke about marriage, like, I don't know, like 6 months in. I was like, I want to get married. If that's where it's leading, I want to get married. Like 6 months into our relationship. Yeah, and I wanted to make sure we were on the same page. What did Vince say about it when I brought up the topic of marriage?
Yeah.
He wasn't in the relationship for games and fun, so he was just like, yeah. Obviously, he's not a big marriage fan. Like, he didn't really care for marriage compared to me. I cared for marriage. He was just like, no, we can move in together first. We can have kids first. And I'm like, no, we need to get married first.
Yeah.
So
us men like to think financially, don't we?
So I was more like, yeah, before all of that, we get married first. But then when I did talk to him about it, he was just like, okay, we'll do that. He's down.
Love it. So what was your first date?
What was our first date? We actually argue about this because we have 2 different dates in
So
mind.
she claims our first 2 dates were not dates, they were link-ups.
No, okay. Our first
If I asked you out somewhere,
so what's our first
I
date?
think that's a date.
So what's our first date?
Our first date, when we went to bowling. We're gonna go bowling. We went the Stratford, that roof in the Stratford.
Wasn't that our second date?
No, that was the first.
I feel like that's our second.
That was the first time we linked up.
Okay, explain this first date.
Let me explain it. We went to the Stratford, it's called the Roof East. I think it's Roof East.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you kept cheating in the games. Because, you know, you don't like to lose.
I don't like to lose. Very competitive out here, the both of us.
Even though I win most of them. But yeah, carrying on. Went to Roof East, and then after Roof East, we went to Nando's. En route to Nando's, I lost my jumper.
Yep, you left it somewhere.
I dropped it somewhere.
Yep. Not losing the jumper, child.
Yeah.
Didn't realise until like we probably got back into the car.
Yeah.
That's when I was out with my jumper. But yeah, no, it was nice. I had a laughing a lot because I'm funny.
I was laughing at him, not with him.
No. Okay, so the next question.
Moving on swiftly.
So
no, you are funny, babe. Don't worry. You are. You make me laugh for days.
Too late.
Yeah, tell us about when he met your parents.
So he met my parents the night after we went to a staycation. So my friend Ryan hosted a birthday staycation, and literally after we arrived after we got back home from the staycation, my parents had arranged for him to meet him. So he came to my house, he bought flowers, he bought drinks, and I basically told my parents, like, I'm gonna bring someone, my boyfriend, home for you guys to meet. Like, he's legit, so therefore he's coming over. So yeah, he came to my house, my mom made food, he bought flowers, he bought drinks for my dad. We all just basically had dinner together, and that's basically how he met my parents.
So this question is for both of you.
Yeah.
What did your parents say when they found out about the countries that you guys are from? You guys are not from the same country.
My parents were happy. Yeah, my parents were happy.
They didn't mind.
She was like, she's an African girl. So yes, they were ecstatic. Obviously, they don't really mind where she's from.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fact that she was African and like East African.
She was African is a plus, and then East African is another plus.
Made it another plus. But I guess for them, cultures being sort of, you know, intertwined a little bit, makes it a little bit simpler for them. But yeah.
My folks were really hoping for a Rwandan man, but because Vince was Ugandan and they loved him from like the get-go, they were just like, forget Rwandan men, we don't need them. And then they just like loved the fact that he was Ugandan and he was just amazing. They literally love him from like the day they met him. They fell in love with him. So yeah, it was good vibes from the beginning.
Good. So okay, this question: who is more romantic?
I think he is.
I am.
Yeah, I think he's. I think Vince. I think Vince is more romantic.
I thought Nadine would be more romantic.
No, I think Vince is.
Yeah, I am.
For sure.
I do more romantic stuff, but she's a lot more.
I try and do romantic stuff because I know he's done it before.
The mushy, cringy stuff.
Yeah.
What do you mean mushy, cringy stuff?
Mushy, cringy stuff. I'm just romantic when I need to be.
What mushy, cringy stuff? Oh yeah, like matching clothes and stuff.
Yeah. The Harry Potter thing, yeah.
The Harry Potter stuff that I make him wear and watch. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, tell us your fiance's love language.
Vincent's love language is physical touch, acts of service. I think. Yeah.
And Nadine's love language is.
Was that right, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less. Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And time. Time?
I would say time is for you actually as well.
No, but I'll say that for you more. Because I feel like, I'll say that for you more than me. I
think, time has become my love language, but it wasn't before, but it has.
Yeah. Over the time. Over time. Together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And words of affirmation. Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. Will you guys learn each other's language? Like,
I have tried. I have been trying, and I want to learn.
We will. We'll get there.
Would you learn my language?
Yeah.
But what will you teach the kids?
Both languages.
That's why, because we're going to teach the kids both languages and English. So I want to know what the kids are saying in his language.
English anyway, because I'll be going to English school. But at home, I'm going to try to speak majority, basically our language.
Oh, okay.
And with their grandparents as well.
Therefore, I need to learn his language.
So we tell their grandparents to speak the language around them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Vincent, how did you know what ring Nadine wanted and what kind of engagement? How did you know?
Her best friend and her sister behind the camera happened to send me some pictures of some rings that she liked, so I kind of knew roughly what to go for. That made things a lot easier for me. It's getting her ring size that was
the problem.
And then we went ring shopping as well.
Tricky. And we went ring shopping, which helped to sort of give us a rough idea about cost and, all that good stuff. But yeah, ended up having it made, which was
the cash dollars.
Yeah, no, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Every action was worth it. Yeah, she loves it. She couldn't stop smiling for weeks.
And what was the second part of the question? How did you know?
What kind of engagement were you gonna do?
Yeah.
So we've spoken about it previously, and I think I remember her saying that she would never accept it if her parents were not there.
Yeah.
Parents and family, to be precise. So,
Yes.
like, if my parents and family are not there, I'm gonna say no. So kind of had that in the back of my head. As much as I probably, if I had chosen to do it, if I had chosen someone to do it, I probably would have done
just
it.
me and you.
Just me and you.
Yeah.
But you know, she had other ideas, and you know,
You had to
the
fulfill.
engagement is for her, so I had to fulfill that. And you know, going by her reaction, I feel like it went well.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfectly. 10/10.
Okay.
That's even why I cried, because he actually went to the T of what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the video, guys. I'll link it in the
But
description box below.
some of the things were very, very last minute. We just like trying to pull you, because getting you
to the place
was just
yeah.
It was a madness.
honestly.
Okay, so
And now we got there.
this next question is: do you live together, or are you going to wait until after the wedding next year?
Well, because of my parents, Nadine's parents, we have no choice to wait until marriage before we move in together. Very proper. They like to do things properly.
We like to do things proper over here.
They-
So my parents are very like cultured and very like, you know, this is how we used to do it. This is how it's going to be. So we currently don't live together. We've just done our traditional wedding. We still don't live together after our traditional wedding. We're going to live together after the white wedding for cultural reasons. And obviously because it's not just for cultural reasons, I actually as well, I'm happy to do it that way as well. Just putting it out there. Like, it's not just my parents putting their foot down. I'm actually happy to do it that way as well.
Okay.
Yes.
So, do you plan on doing marriage counselling or no?
Yes.
Yeah, so we are definitely going to do premarital counselling. After the whole traditional stuff has come out of the way, we're going to start marriage counselling in preparation for our marriage, for sure. And I highly recommend you guys do it as well.
Okay. So, what advice would you give to the singles in London who can't find someone committed?
What advice can
You speak for the
give to
lads,
advice?
and I speak for the ladies. If the lads can't find a female that's committed, what advice would you give them?
They can't find a female that's committed.
Yeah.
Just basically do you, really. Like, I think when you go looking, sometimes you tend to find the wrong thing. So I wasn't looking when I found you. Like, I definitely wasn't looking.
Me too.
So, let it come natural.
So yeah, let it come natural. Obviously put yourself out there. Don't just stay at home thinking you're gonna meet someone, because you're probably not.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not saying go to every single rave, but you know, put yourself out there a little bit. Sorry, keep put yourself out there a little bit, and and be open. Be open to actually meeting people.
Okay, Nadine, what's your advice for ladies?
Be open-minded. Don't go looking for it. Just let it happen naturally, because that's what I did. I was not looking for this. It just kind of happened. What else would I say? Don't lower your standards for nobody. Like, if you know what you want, go for it. Do not lower yourself, your expectation, your values, what you stand for nobody. There's a person out there for you and what you want and what you stand for. That's one thing I would say. And yeah, just go out there, be sociable. Don't just stay in your house thinking they're gonna find you in your mother's house. Like, put yourself out there and you'll find something, or they'll find you.
Love it. Great. Nadine, this question is for you.
For me,
What do you love most about Vince?
what do I love most about Vince?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tough one.
How much time you got?
How much time you got? What do I love most? The fact that he's very caring towards everybody that's around him. The fact that he's very giving, very like caring, very giving, and he's just fun, like a fun energy, like a fun energy. Yeah, constantly. The energy is just good vibes. Yeah, the fact that he's just loving and caring. Does Vincent answer that question as well?
No, I do not have to.
No, the question was specifically for you.
For me? Oh.
It said Nadine.
Oh, mad.
Nadine.
Okay, so guys, what advice would you give to people who are planning a wedding?
Planning a white wedding, I feel like we're sort of in that phase at the moment. So we haven't really got down into it. But in terms of planning a traditional,
what advice?
or planning any wedding in general,
Yeah.
just leave as much time as possible before the wedding. I think we sort of
did it in 4 months. We tried.
less than 4 months.
Was
We
it
did
less?
it in about 3 months.
Yeah.
And it probably was the most stressful time of both our lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What advice I'll give is, when you are boyfriend and girlfriend in that courtship period, save for your potential wedding, because you don't want to now get engaged and have no money for a wedding. So what helped us is, even through the whole 3 years of being together, we wasn't just sitting there looking pretty. We were actually saving for the future. Save together, save apart, whatever you guys want to do, just save for your future wedding plans that you want to do. So that's my biggest advice that I'll give you guys.
Yeah.
Good.
And don't be afraid to have money conversations.
It's tough questions.
Those
You have to ask those
money
questions.
conversations need to happen.
Yeah, it needs to happen from early as well.
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Just to see where you both are.
So there's no surprises.
I love it. So the last question will be about kids. How many kids do you want? Do you want kids? What's that going to be about? What's the situation?
Yeah, we definitely want kids. That's never been,
Yeah.
It's never been in doubt.
Yeah.
As to whether or not we want kids. As for the number, I feel like we've had a few differences.
I started with 3 and now I'm down with 2.
You started with 4. You started with 4. Yeah, I'm gonna put that.
And
out
I'm
there.
down with 2.
She definitely
I cut it in
started
half.
with 4. But I think my job, working in a primary school, has sort of made me see it a little differently. Like, I used to think that I wanted like 3 or 4 as well.
Yeah.
But kids are difficult.
They're little
Listen, I think,
rascals.
like I said, I think most people working in primary school will tell you that the best part of the day is when we get to give the kids back to their parents.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Here's little Jimmy. Little Jimmy's been good today. Oh, we're to you now.
That's lovely. So
Yeah, but I think we're down to with 2 kids.
2 kids for now.
Because I think 1 kid is a bit, both of us having siblings,
Yeah.
I feel like that helped us massively growing up. So
yeah.
we want them to have a little sibling.
Sibling.
But yeah, even if we have 1, that's a blessing as well. So yes, we definitely want kids.
Yeah. So the last question is, do you guys want to say something to each other, to the followers, about how it went, how it's going, whatever?
Oh, okay. So in terms of like wedding and stuff, we are having a traditional wedding. We had an introduction wedding-ish ceremony back in June. We've had a traditional wedding, so now we're doing a white wedding. So those are the ceremonies coming up, and I'll show you guys the whole process. In terms of anything else, let me know if you guys want to see Vince again on the YouTube. Get this video to 10k views and he'll come back. Anything else you want to say, babe?
Yeah, I'm a bit camera shy, if you haven't noticed.
Yes, I don't think you'll see him again unless...
Nah, you'll see me. As long as you're seeing her, you'll definitely see me.
Would you
You
do
might just be walking past.
Yeah, I was
like,
like, would you do a sit down again?
yeah, why not?
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's loving it.
I'll
He's
do
loving the camera time. He's loving it.
I'll do it.
He's
For
loving
you,
it.
For her, I'll do it.
Aww, it's very cutie.
Because she refused. It's fine. It's fine. You know what's funny? Because I always mimic you when I'm out at dinner. I'll just be like, it's your girl, Nadine.
No, you need to stop watching my videos. That's what you need to do.
Like, comment, subscribe.
You know that one.
Get out of here,
Let's
man.
actually see it in person today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You want to say anything, Anita?
It was a great wedding. I loved it.
Alright then, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, guys, don't forget to
Like, comment, and subscribe.
do all those things there, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.